Happy Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. It is Thursday, April 16th, and Coach Crawford here with you from College Hill CrossFit in Greensboro, North Carolina, and we've got a nice little at-home workout demo for you today. Today's workout is every 2 minutes, alternating for 20 minutes. In the first 2-minute interval, it'll be 1 minute of a handstand walk into 20 seconds walking lunge out, 20 seconds walking lunge back. That'll take 1 minute and 40 seconds, meaning you'll have 20 seconds of rest. In our second 2-minute interval, it'll be a 1 minute loaded carry followed by a plank on your forearms or elbows for the duration of the time until 1 minute and 40, meaning you have 20 seconds of built-in rest in that 2-minute interval as well. So we'll be alternating between those movements in those 2-minute intervals for 20 minutes today. Now, we're mixing a little bit of gymnastics with some core work, some odd object carrying, and then working on the lower body and the glutes with our lunges today. Today is all about being nice and smooth. We don't want to pick anything that's necessarily way too difficult to where form breaks down. We want to be able to maintain consistency across our whole 20 minutes. So let's talk about the handstand walk. Gymnastic move is quite tough, so our scaling option for this one today is going to be a bear crawl. When we're going for that handstand walk, we want to focus on keeping that core nice and tight, pointing those toes if we can, and squeezing that butt and pulling that belly button in so that we're able to stay stable as we shift our weight in our hands and walk on them. Again, bear crawl will be our scale for this today. So our handstand walk, this is ideally what we're looking for. I'm going to set myself up. I'll set a distance for myself. I might lay out some cones or mark the ground if I need to, but I'm going to kick up, make sure I'm nice and stable, and point those toes nice and controlled as I walk here. We don't want to overdo it and try and necessarily go to failure because we do have a bunch of intervals with this today. So again, we want to be nice and stable with that. Bear crawl, we're just getting our hips up in the air, palms flat in the ground, and I'm just crawling here, right? You can work to keep your hips up or you can keep your hips down. That's really personal preference to you, whatever works in that moment. After our handstand walk or our bear crawl, we'll have 20 seconds walking lunges out, 20-second walking lunges back. When it comes to our walking lunge, as I step forward here, I want that front foot to be nice and flat with that knee stacked over that ankle, chest upright, all right? And just smoothly walking through those lunges. So as I'm here, chest up, nice and smooth, making sure that front foot's flat. And again, 20 seconds out, 20 seconds back at a nice controlled pace. Then I am resting for 20 seconds. Then in our next 2-minute interval, it'll be a minute of a loaded carry. You can grab a backpack, sandbags, small children, small animals, whatever works for you. I've got my 50-pound rec bag with me today. We want to bear hug that object as we hold on to it, and it should be a weight that by a minute, we are definitely going to be ready to put that object down. And I can tell you, with how slick this is and how awkward it is, I would definitely be ready by the end of that minute. So it's just walking, keeping that chest nice and upright. Nothing crazy going on there. Focus on, again, keeping the core stable, everything in a nice upright position. After a minute there, we'll drop our object, and then and if you have a small kid or animal, don't drop them, place them down nicely, all right? We'll go into our plank after that minute of our loaded carry. So for the plank today, I'm on my forearms or my elbows. I want to think about my shoulders in line with my hips, in line with my knees, in line with my ankles. So as I'm here, I'm just looking at the ground, staying nice and stable the whole time. I like to imagine there being a candle underneath my hips, so I'm pulling my belly button in and keeping those hips up so I don't necessarily get burnt on that imaginary candle there. And again, just keeping that core nice and stable. So as you move through these movements today, again, focus on that stability, focus on that consistency, and enjoy this one at home. Have an awesome, awesome rest of your Thursday, and as always, see you on the other side of a burpee.